Oh, very upset. I didn't realize that it wasn't finished talking. Sorry
A
about that.
glittering golden beauty clutches his nose, running at you and Dunk with an absolute river of tears streaming down his cheeks.
Sorry.
Could you? Do you know what you've done?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy. That's our bad. I thought they were gonna catch it.
Yeah, I'm not that athletic. Sorry, Dunk. I tried.
Can we see?
I was trying to stay in character.
Stepford removes his hand from his nose,
Ooh.
gingerly feeling it to assess the damage. His nose looks oddly squashed. You can
Sorry.
safely assume one of those many dusty trophies is now dented.
Sorry.
How bad is it?
I wouldn't look at it in the mirror. You look great. Dunk, I can't believe you ruined this dude's face. You look great.
No, I don't.
I think you do. He still looks great to me. I was being honest.
He runs past you, crying pitifully.
I was.
Dunk gives you an awkward smile in the silence that follows.
So, sports, huh?
Thanks for saying
Dunk
positive.
claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sports, baby!
He turns to pick up the baseball and football from behind him, holding one in each hand.
I'm not very good at football.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these two.
I knew that you're not supposed to use your foot with basketball, but I didn't like any of the other two choices. So yeah.
What do you think? Baseball? Football?
Baseball. Definitely.
He holds them both
I
out to
cannot
you,
play
alternately
baseball.
raising
I cannot
one
play
up
football.
And then the other.
I cannot play football. Neither. Ew. I'll play baseball. Baseball.
Oh, hell yeah, baseball! Ah, it really takes me back, you know?
He tosses the baseball to you, and to your pleasant surprise, you catch it easily.
I'm glad I didn't have to choose, because I would have not chosen catch it
You've been
easily.
expecting some sort of fastball, but Dunk seems uninterested in styling on you.
I had a little stint playing baseball for a while. Football was more my thing.
You look it. Why is your nickname Dunk then? You played football? You don't really seem like a baseball kind of guy. Why is your nickname Dunk then?
Well, 'cause Duncan,
Yeah.
and I love basketball. I mean, listen, I played just about everything, but I was real into football most of my life.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
throw the ball back to him, and while your pass is clumsier than his,
It
he
is.
still catches it with ease.
I
Thanks.
took up baseball after I turned down pro football. I
Oh.
used to play it for fun before, but I kind of needed a break. Everyone
Sure.
around me was so mad at me for turning down the chance of a lifetime. My dad especially.
Oh,
He
Dunk.
just couldn't get that playing competitively at that level was his dream, not mine.
Oh.
I just couldn't even pick up a football for a while. I always get too sad.
So. Oh, I love getting to know Dunk like this. He's such a softie. Aw, Dunk, I'm sorry your dad couldn't be more supportive. Oh, please, what a hard life you got. Aw, Dunk. I'm sorry you're sad. I'm sorry your dad couldn't be more supportive.
Me too. But thanks for saying so. We're okay now, but I don't know if he ever really let that go.
Yeah.
Just seems like everybody wants to be the best at everything all the time. Nobody just plays to have fun anymore, you know?
I only play to have fun because I am not good. I am not good at things like that. Yeah, I hate that. I wish more people thought like you. Yeah, I wish more people thought like you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
I like Duncan a lot. I think so far he's of all of the characters I've met, so far he's probably my second favorite.
Well, I'm glad you feel like I do. I don't get why everyone else has to make it so hard. Sports and exercise should feel good. Winning is fun, but if you play a good, clean game, you should feel just as good walking off that field.
I agree.
I hope as we do what we're doing here, you can feel that too.
Oh, I do. I'm just bored and sweaty. Don't worry about me. I'm having a great time. Don't worry about me. I'm having a great time.
Yes, that's just what I want to hear. I'm so glad.
Because I'm doing it with him. You know, I'm not huge into sports, but I do want to be better. I want to be better about sports, and having a really sweet guy like Dunk to share it with is
Dunk
awesome.
tosses the ball up in the air, catching it handily.
Great hustle today, real good. We should keep up that positivity. Change it up a bit and try something new. Okay, yeah. Next time we'll hit the rackets.
Okay,
Run the
rackets.
birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
All right. I'm glad he's a lot clearer about that. These are the rackets. Yes. Just a racket. Good. I'm just making sure I know. Alright, I know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've got more Dorian doors. So we've already done the locked one. Without this lovely door, you would never forget where you forgot your or left your toolbox. You love your door so much you respect their right to be locked. The door that reminds you of the thrill of elevated heart rate. Of course, this closet is large. It contains multitudes. Sometimes you leave this one open to feel the cool gym breeze. This door doesn't need any fancy door cuteness, save a modest knob and a can-do attitude. It would be possible to play this game without ever opening this door, but it certainly wouldn't be fun. Oh, a real life honest to Bluebeard treasure chest? I'm gonna check that out next after I do these doors. Let's take another Dorian.
Dorian, for once, does not stand in your way. Perhaps even he knows there's no sense in blocking bathroom access.
The first floor bathroom. One of the more relaxing places, if I do say so myself.
First floor? That's downstairs. This is where my bathtub is.
Spot on. In here resides Barry Styles, your beauty supplies.
Barry
and Mia,
Styles.
the mirror. And Rebel, the rubber ducky.
The rubber ducky?
What can I do for you?
Thank you for letting me know. Tell me about Barry.
Barry is a great bloke. Always happy to lend a hand however he can.
Okay.
Careful though. He might be fragile on the inside and not show his hand. You might not know where you stand with him until it's too late.
What do you mean I should be careful?
Barry has problems with his memory.
Okay.
And while he may put a smiling face on it, he does need to have a welcoming ear from time to time. What
Okay.
can I do for you?
Tell me about Amir.
He'll reflect back on you what you want to hear, or at least what he thinks you want to hear. He's handsome enough, sure, and sometimes he believes that looks are all that matter.
Yeah.
For me, in my position, I can already see 5 of me, not counting the reflection in the mirror. That's more than enough self-reflection for this door. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Rebel.
They are, rowdy.
Okay. You seem to use understatement a great deal.
Precisely. They are, 3 degrees more rowdy than rowdy.
Not sure if I would, be down with that, but we'll see. So, 5 degrees?
Spot on. Might want to turn on Skylar's content aware feature if you have concerns.
Content aware?
What can I do for you?
Really? I've heard enough.
I've said enough.
Interesting. I've heard about the content aware feature, but I'm going to try to play the game with it turned off. Content aware is sort of like some parts of this game might be a little too much. I don't know what that too much entails. So, the treasure chest, I'm super curious about this treasure chest. Let's check it out.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you,
Cute!
a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder.
Cute!
He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
So cute!
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction.
Oh, micro transaction.
But you can call me Mikey.
Ooh, Mikey. I like, look, the little dollar bills flying away from you. I love that. Da 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 da. Cute.
Congratulations!
Mikey transaction. All right. He's one of the
Thanks for your
DLC
purchase
characters,
of
I think.
the Date Everything Luxurious Edition.
Yeah.
Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
Oh boy. What are the features? Can I get a refund? Microtransactions are evil. What are the features?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt.
What?
Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack.
That's cool.
Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda
Wow.
Ravish.
He's actually listing all of
And
them.
most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
What are you selling? What are you buying? I think I might just fall in love with you. I think we'll be good friends, Mikey. I'm looking forward to getting you to hate me. I think I might just fall in love with you.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first.
Hey.
I mean,
Mikey hefts his sack of loot onto his other shoulder, shifting uncomfortably.
Stacy and I separated a little while ago.
Stacy?
But we were in love. For a time.
What happened? Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Hell, shouldn't bring that up so soon.
Tell me what's going on.
Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box!
I don't know where the Date Everything loot box
Each
is.
day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme
Oh.
bonus armor!
Each day I can pull you up to 5 times? What? Do I need armor in a dating sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec
Oh.
stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion!
Okay, how do I do that? Oh, what if I like taking my... Oh, sounds great. I'm in.
It is a blast, baby!
So how do I do
You can
that?
pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled.
Okay.
Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled.
Okay.
Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This
Okay.
extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled.
Sure.
But it does exist. Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to getting these. I'm looking forward to these.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull.
What's a brundle?
Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
How? How do I get brundles?
Good question.
Yeah.
In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have
Oh.
to spend money.
You have to spend money.
Get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
Okay, I get 5 money per day. How do I get money if I don't have a job?
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
Okay. So?
Oh, well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization.
Okay, spit it out, Mikey.
You have very little money.
I know.
But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank.
Thank. You mean thanks. Makes perfect sense to me. Do you mean thanks?
Yeah, that. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
How do I check how much money I have? How do I... Credits? Oh, credits. I was like, how do I check how much money? Really? Okay. Let's take a look at the new people that we've got. Door's not in order. Back door, bedroom, front door. Where's the one to the bathroom? Front door, bedroom, at the back door, at the attic door, tiny. Okay. It doesn't have... You saw Dorian at the front door, you've met Dorian in the household, unemotional, compromising. I don't see where the new stuff with Dorian is, but okay. Beverly. You've met Beverly, voiced by Marisha Ray. You've met Beverly, the bubbly Madame Proprietress of the Tipsy Tumbler drinking establishment. She's really hoping to keep her place open, despite poor turnout lately. Come back if you want to help support her. Beverly can be as bubbly as champagne and as smooth as a good rum, though spending too much time with her can lead to hangovers, and more than a few visits to Jean Lou. What if I have mocktails? She sometimes has a way of putting blinders on you to forget her troubles and just have fun. But hey, who doesn't? Still, interacting with Beverly should be all about balance. Just like the perfect mixed drink. Likes ice, recipes, and ratios. Dislikes sobriety and online advertising. What's wrong with sobriety? Michelin. Last time you saw Mitchell, you went out to dine. Hawaiian's Korean. Yeah, we did that already. Koa's Hawaiian Korean fusion restaurant. Last time you saw Mitchell, he mused on the relationship between food and love and wondered about your thoughts. He seemed to be considering your romantic prospects, though his intentions were veiled. He asked for a little time alone. Go see him again soon. Mitchell Lynn, prestigious pumpelet of the pendant, master of the mouth-watering morsel, destroyer of the deviant dining establishment. Oh, we've already talked about this. Alright. Lyric. Voiced by Ray Chase. I'm positive that sounds so familiar. Super familiar. You've met Lyric, master of the written word. You've offered to help Lyric write a book. Give him a bit of time to gather some writing materials. Lyric is more than just a bookworm. He's some sort of a genie guy. This one sounds like a lot of fun. Writing a book with books themselves? How many stories can we tell together? Likes words, words, words. Dislikes library finds. Dunk Shuttlecock. You met Dunk at the sports equipment for your last rendezvous. Next I meet him at the rackets to play some badminton. Our last rendezvous? Mikey Transaction. You've met Michael Transaction, aka Mikey, because you purchased the luxurious edition. You have access to the Date Everything loot box. You can pull him up to 5 times a day in order to gain bonuses to your spec points. This will help you on your path to completion. All you have to do is save up money and spend on brundles, which you can then use to dip into the loot box. You get 5 money per day from Valbidian. Mikey is a bubbling creature of positivity and energy. He wants to help you expedite your process of dating through a simple game of luck. Should be harmless as long as you have money to burn. Heck, you paid for him, so why not? Not enjoy. Yeah, but how do I keep track of my money? Is it under my workspace? Is it the perk points? I wish they kind of explained that part to me. Specs, Skylar.
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! Yeah,
Oh.
you found love.
Oh, yes, I did.
Exactly one love. I'm
Sure.
so proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long.
Hey, my first love is Chance. He probably will be my quote-unquote number 1 love, main love. I don't know. I haven't met all the items yet. But so far, Chance is probably the most compatible with me, if I'm being honest.
Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some zines. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Oh, you have a main menu? I want to talk about features and utilities.
Right this way.
I want to talk about the rules and strategy. I want to switch some features around. This menu isn't where I want to be anymore. I want to talk about the rules and strategy.
What's on your mind?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you.
Right, I've
What
noticed
are
that.
you curious about?
What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the datable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of
Okay.
them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character.
So they're sort of like achievements.
Any other collectibles questions?
How many of them are there?
A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out.
And I think for many of them, you cannot get all 3 in one playthrough. I think you have to get through the game multiple times to get all of
But
them.
one has up to 33. That's
Wow.
way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
33 is definitely a lot. Do I get anything for collecting them? That's a good
Well,
question.
of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all.
I don't really care that much
They're
either.
just there to give a little extra flavor to everything.
That's
I'm
fine.
here to help you forge new relationships.
That's what I'm really interested in. All right, I'll focus on the datables then. Can I get them all in one playthrough? I don't really love. I can't say I love collecting things. All right, I'll focus on the datables then.
Awesome. Any other collectibles questions?
Do I get anything? I'm good on collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do specs work? I'm just gonna ask.
Sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to know?
I want to know more about brindles and money and all that good stuff. How do I get more specs?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in 1 attribute. Think of it as you growing in experience dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you.
Sure.
But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any
Okay.
other specs questions?
That makes sense. Are specs, choices, and dialogue always good?
They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't
Okay.
worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible.
Fair.
No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check.
Okay, that's really important. I like
Any
that.
other specs questions?
That's very important. These are good questions. How do I know which dateable gives each spec point? Oh,
Great
because of
question.
the data decks, I
Each
think.
dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their datadex page.
Do you still get spec points if you get the hate status? I hope you
The
I
badge
hope you still do.
corresponds to which stat is given.
I don't think there should be a penalty for the hate status. If you don't mesh with the character, you don't mesh with the character.
If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any
Okay.
other specs questions?
Specs build. I'm good on specs. These are
Anything else you wanted
This
to
is
know
good.
about features?
good. What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As
Good.
long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Can a bad ending with someone lock me out of finding another?
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here.
Good.
Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Okay, interesting. I'll be sure to F it up. Can you give me a hint of what that instance is? I don't know if I want a hint. It says it'll be very clearly warned, so I don't want a hint. I don't want to be spoiled. I'll be on the lookout.
Any other questions about what you should be doing?
When should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story.
Ah.
A point of no return.
Good to
Unless,
know.
of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
Fair. How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house, in your opinion? How do I get the best endings?
Well, I would recommend getting to know all the dateable objects. That will really help. Any
Great.
other questions about what you should be doing?
That makes sense. Is there anything wrong with getting hate endings?
Hate endings still give you 5
Okay.
specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really.
That answers my question.
You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically.
I didn't realize you could have polyamorous relationships. Well, I knew that there were characters that came as sets, like I think the washer and dryer is a set. I think.
Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover. Seriously.
Right. I'm not aiming for that. I think that's unrealistic. So I'm trying to be as realistic as I
Even though it
can.
makes me happy? There's no pressure at all.
I like how Felicia did that. Even though it makes me happy, I like
If anything,
that.
getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them.
That's
Any
fair.
other questions about what you should be doing?
I love how the game gives you a lot of freedom and doesn't penalize you for things like that. I'm good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nothing here. I'm actually good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
How can we talk about it as dating objects things works?
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How did the deviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
Uh-huh. Okay, makes sense. Moving. That's it?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Yes. Yeah. Can you date string? I'll say yeah, I've heard of it.
Deviator technology is based on thing theory.
Oh!
Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Interesting. Intriguing. Okay.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness.
Okay.
Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
Interesting. What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did.
Okay.
And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood.
Okay.
Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really.
Animus, yeah,
This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences.
Or date them.
Deviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think that makes perfect sense. It's a lot to take in, but I believe it. Honestly, it needs a little work. That's ridiculous. It's a lot to take in, but I believe it.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders.
That I did not know it was created by one of Valdivian's founders.
I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Can you buy me a drink first? Ew, gross. I'm kind of okay. I'm gonna be like, ew, gross.
Sorry, but it's gonna be worth it.
Skylar points to her own deviators and invites you to look closely.
Okay.
You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these deviators running.
This might be important to know.
Not doing great.
Why would glasses have a suspension? Isn't that for cars?
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Oh! You're kidding me. Oh, what does that mean? You're kidding me.
I'm not. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But
Okay.
it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here.
You need to suspend a lot of disbelief for a concept like
Talking
this.
to objects, objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I
Right.
can barely handle it.
How can I help? That's pretty silly, you have to admit. Okay, I'm okay with the metaphor here, but I still think it's important for lore to work. But I still think it's important. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. How can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway,
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
No, I have to admit, all of this stuff is pretty darn
you
creative.
just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Well, only because what you said makes sense. No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Okay. Okay. Phoenicia, background, art, music. Can I click on Phoenicia? You need to charge to awaken this object with a date. Oh, to talk to Phoenicia. You already opt. Oh, I can talk. Ah, okay. Got it. All right. That's all good. All right. I guess we're gonna sleep again.